everybody, welcome back to Jack Talks Jets, and we have a lot to discuss today in the New York Jets nation here. As you guys can see by reading the text below, there are some huge news here and rumors about Davante Adams heading to the New York Jets. Here's my opinion on it and how I think this may work out and what the news has been so far. So let's get right into the video. First of all, I want to talk about how, obviously Adams is rumored to be traded to the Jets in 2024, which would be a huge asset to the New York Jets offense and team in general. I feel like Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh would 100% go after him when they have the opportunity. And I feel like they have a pretty big opportunity, this upcoming this offseason and this upcoming fall. I have a feeling the Jets will get him. I don't know about right away though, because I'm not sure about the Raiders trading away their best player before the season even starts. They might get draft picks, anybody can do anything, if you just put draft picks on the line or good players, maybe even money on the line too. But I don't know. As much as I want to say I want Adams to come to the Jets, I'm not sure if it will happen. I think it will happen eventually. I don't know about right now though, because the situation the Raiders are in, Adams came to the Raiders to play with Derek Carr, obviously, we all know that. But, now that Carr's gone, I'm not sure how Adams is feeling here, because we've seen some videos on Adams saying he's got to get out of here. He's got to get out of Las Vegas. So, if Adams is interested in coming to New York, I'm totally cool with that, because I'm sure he would be playing with his former quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. But, we'll have to see what the Raiders do, because the Raiders front office obviously loves Davante Adams and loves his work that he's putting in. He's arguably their best player. Davante Adams is arguably the best player on the Las Vegas Raiders, and I'm not sure if the Raiders front office is ready to give him up just yet. So that's why I'm worried if we're not going to get him right away. But I'm almost positive that we will get him eventually. At least I hope. I don't know. I just don't know about right now, because right now is a sticky situation. Obviously, like I said, Adams wants out of Las Vegas. So, we'll just have to see. And speaking of, on track with how the Jets players think about this, a reporter recently asked Breece Hall in a video on what he thinks is going to happen when Davante Adams if he's coming to the Jets. The reporter asked Hall if Adams has been traded to the Jets yet, and all Hall said was, "You never know. We're always talking." So I have a feeling they're in the works of making this trade happen. And like I said, I think it is 100% possible. I think it will happen eventually. Just, I don't know about right now. But maybe after hearing this with Breece Hall, they may already be in the talks with him. Obviously, Rodgers already had a video of him golfing saying, "I can't wait to play with Davante Adams again." Could that be a hint that they're already talking about it? Yes. I guarantee you that Adams and Rodgers are already texting each other, calling each other about this. Rodgers is so good at pulling people in, and we even had to pull him in with Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, Nathaniel Hackett. We had to pull Rodgers in. Now I feel like it's Rodgers' turn. To pull in Davante Adams. This is a huge move for the Jets if they do get it. But Garrett Wilson, I don't know how Garrett Wilson would feel about this. I think he'd be a team player. He looks like a really good team player. So, I think Garrett Wilson would be okay with it. Obviously, Wilson will probably still be most likely be our still wide receiver 1. And Adams maybe a slight wide receiver 2. But I don't know. Both of those receivers are so good. We'll have to see how it plans out if Adams gets traded to the Jets. Put Adams on the outside with Mike Williams, or maybe have Adams in the slot. Maybe even Garrett. I would say have Garrett Wilson in the slot, and Davante Adams be the X receiver or the Z receiver. I don't know, because the Y receiver is always the tight end usually. I would put Mike Williams as the X, Garrett Wilson as the H, and obviously Tyler Conklin as the Y, and Garrett Wilson, or not Garrett Wilson, Davante Adams as the Z, because I feel like spreading them out would be a pretty good mess up for defenses. I feel like they'd be scrambling all over who to cover, because if we get Adams, our receiving core is complete basically. You have Garrett Wilson, who is a future top 10 wide receiver, Mike Williams, who has already proven himself to be a dominant receiver, and Davante Adams, who's also a top 10 wide receiver. If we get Adams, our team is basically complete for success. Our O-line is still a bit of an issue, But we did patch it up a bit, and that's what I'm good about. And the Jets defense is arguably the best in the entire league. So I would not be surprised if we do get Adams and we are actually good this year. But of course, with the Jets' luck, I'm not sure if we could be, because always the Jets somehow find a way to choke this. And even when we got Rodgers, he tore his Achilles on the first 4 plays of the game. So I mean, I can't get my expectations up anymore because I was so excited last year, and then look what happened. You know, I can't get my expectations up anymore. I really can't. But I mean, this is really all the news I had to discuss today. I just wanted to get it out there. And this would be Davante Adams' third team. First of all, we saw him on. Look at this great play here. He had such a good connection with Rodgers. And after this, after he left, Rodgers was kind of scrambled in Green Bay. Obviously, this would be, as like I just said, this would be Adams' third team. He was on the Packers, then he was on the Raiders, and he could possibly be on the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm really excited about because I don't even know if that could happen. But that's what I'm optimistic about because this is swarming rumors. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, Jet fans.